It was straight.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you weren't up too late. Before we start puzzle number 7,
I'd like to read you some of the judges' favorite wrong answers from yesterday. In puzzle number 1, the clue was fury. The answer was ire. What was filled in was IRS. This is just interesting, just one letter different. In puzzle 2, the clue was better than expected, and the answer was not so bad. What was filled in was no, too bad. Also in puzzle 2, one of the Marx brothers, the answer was Chico. Someone filled in Ringo.
lots of wrong answers, nice wrong answers in puzzle 5. The clue was how some sandwiches
are made? The answer was on rye. What was filled in was burnt. I'll read you two more. The clue in puzzle 5 was behave in quotes. The answer was shape up, but what was filled in was be a plum. And I think this answer is almost as good as the correct one in puzzle 5. The clue was pools. The answer was combines. What was filled in was home spas. Not bad. All right, well, I believe it's time to pass out puzzle number 7.
Sorry, camera. Hello, all. Hello. I guess I'm going to do this right. Thank you.
We'll hang out with puzzle clues, and afterwards we will do the large print clues. Does it sound okay? Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. How does this sound to you? Okay, good, good.
I'll go to the back. I know, but now everybody knows the answer.
No, yeah, the same idea.
While we're passing out papers, I'd like to thank Pete Muller for being on standby all weekend for me. Last year I sort of lost energy in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday I didn't come down until around 10:30 or 11 because I was, well, obviously, and so Pete did a fantastic job last year, and I really appreciate him being here this year.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you still need a puzzle. First of all, still raise your hand if you need a puzzle. All right, now we will hand out large print clues. Raise your hand if you need large print. Now, after this round, if you leave the room, please take everything with you because the room will be broken down for our performance at 11 o'clock with David Kwong, and followed by the awards and the playoff rounds. So take everything with you. In fact, it would also help us if you would turn your yellow divider on its side, just put it down on the table. That'll save us some work. So anybody still need a puzzle? Does anyone still need hard large print clues? Sounds like we are set. This is a 45-minute puzzle by Christina Iverson. On your mark, get set. Are we good? On your mark, get set, go.
10 minutes to go.
Sorry. Thank you. What's that?
1 minute to go.
That's right. That's right. That's not right.
Great to see you.
Oh, is that right? Is that right? Well, you came damn close. Mimi, it's great seeing you again.
I think now I know why my wife signed me up. Keep me in my place. I feel like for this entire tournament I only finished like 3.
What's that? Yeah. Want me to put it up Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. This was your public congratulations. I know you heard it like every 40 seconds.
I guess seeing you broke for 20 years.
Yay.
You just saw that after?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you 1 minute? Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. We good? Well, we just finished puzzle 7, which is like a Sunday-sized puzzle, 21 by 21 squares.
Probably it's easier than a Sunday New York Times crossword, but it's still hard enough to be a challenge for people. It helps separate the very highest, very best solvers from the medium and the not so good solvers. And now we're going to change this room around because we have a magic and puzzle performance by David Kwong at 11 o'clock. And then we have the awards at noon.
All right.
Good. Thank you. So here's what's going to happen. I'll announce the awards. Announce the results. And if your name is called, you can go to the front to the tables to get your trophy. And certain people will win checks as well. So let's start first place in the 90s category. With 1,500 points, she finished in 751st place, is Miriam Raphael. Now in 10th place, rookies, 142nd place overall, is Justine Rue. Stan, can you do something for me? Bring this up so I can put this in. I don't have to hold the mic. You have to adjust this.
Just,
I don't know. In 9th place, rookies, 141st place overall, is John Lieb. Eighth place rookies, 116th place overall, is Jeremy Vinook. Seventh place rookies, 113th place overall, is Molly Cowger. Sixth place rookies, 112th place overall, is Cindil Rivaluri. Fifth place rookies, 106th overall, Mel Maisel. Fourth place rookies, 85th overall, is Shannon Neighbors. Second place in the Midwest, 33rd overall, is Jeff Frank. First place in Mid-Atlantic, 14th place overall, is Jenna LaFleur. Second place in New Jersey, 45th overall, is Jason Keller. Second place in Westchester and upstate New York, 42nd overall, is Jen Turney. First place in Westchester and upstate New York, 26th overall, is John Olson. Second place on Long Island and 87th overall, Michael Paleos. First place on Long Island, 75th overall, is Peter Gordon. I remember Peter's first appearance in the crossword tournament. If memory serves, he finished next to last, and I thought, wow, Peter is never going to be back. I was so wrong. Second place in New England, 15th overall is June Pak. Second place, Connecticut, 57th overall is Jamie Edwards. Third place, seniors, 247th overall is Ann Lind. Second place, seniors, 208th overall, Kathy Chicalella. First place, seniors, 147th overall is Elsa Angrist. And as you know, you have to be in your 80s to be a senior here. Third place in 70s, 148th overall is Lawrence Wasser. Second place, 70s, 104th overall is Gretchen Bath. First place, 70s, 97th place overall is Susan Hoffman. Third place, 60s, 39th overall is Roberta Strauss. Second place, 60s, 19th overall, Michael McGargy. First place in New Jersey, and third place in the 50s, 23rd overall is Laura Bauer. Second place, 50s, 22nd place overall is Doug Peterson. First place, New England. First place, 50s, and amazingly, at 11th place overall is Adam Doctoroff. Second place, South, and third place, juniors, 18th overall is Max Kurzman. Second place, Mid-Atlantic. Second place, juniors. 16th overall, Ryan Judge. Second place, foreign. And 10th place overall, Emily O'Neill. First place, Connecticut. 9th place overall, Glenn Ryan. First place, 60s, and simultaneously 8th place overall with 12,110 points is Al Sanders. Seventh place overall, 12,210 points, Stella Zawistowski. Second place in New York City, 6th place overall, Andy Kravis. Second place, West, 5th place overall, and winner of the ACBT in 2005, Tyler Hinman. First place in the South, fourth place overall, is David Plotkin. Third place in the E division, 213th overall, Alex Martin. Second place, E, 206th overall, is Amanda Rafkin. First place in the E division, 187th overall, Nathan D'Ambrosio. Third place in the D division, 181st overall, is William Dunbar. Second place, D division, 140th overall, Mac Meller. First place, D division, 133rd overall, Owen Bergstein. Now for the C division winners, and these three will play off in a few minutes on stage. So when I announce first, second, and third, that is their provisional standing before the playoffs. So right now in third place, rookies, but third place in the C division, 61st overall, is Adam Isaacson. All three C division winners this year are rookies. Second place rookie, 46th overall, is Ryan Smith. And first place rookie so far in 41st place is Sam Doucette. After the C division playoff, we'll have the B playoff. Right now, in third place in the B division, first place in the Midwest, 23rd overall, is David Cole. Second place in the B division, 17th overall, is David Steinberg. First place in B division, 13th overall, is Dan Schwartz. And next will be the A division playoff contestants. In third place at this point, first place in the West, is Dan Fair. And at second place in at this point, he's the first place foreign, which means Canada. In this case, it's Will Nettiger. And first place at this point, he's also first place in New York City, and first place juniors, Paolo Pasco. So I'm going to ask the the A and B playoff contestants to go to another room while we have the C division playoff. And while they are doing that, let me announce the winner of this year's handwriting award. The judges thank Laura Zippin. Laura. Laura, the judges, thank you for your beautiful handwriting. Her number is 807. And the judges want to give honorable mention to Brian McDonald and Randy Holschuls. The judges like your handwriting also.
Yeah, I like. Do you mind?
So here's what's going to happen next. We're going to pass out the clues for the playoff puzzle. The three versions of the clues. The first there'll be the C to the 8 puzzle 8 playoff with the C clues. Those are easy and medium. The B clues, which are medium and hard, and the A clues, which are super hard.
Where are they?
But don't do that until the contestants have been removed.
Time clock differential and stuff like that. And it seems to me that we don't see third place C check. We have first, second, third A, first, second, third B, first, second C. So we can just name the check.
Hey, Doc.
I can write one. I can write one before they go. So what are we missing?
Okay.
C division third place.
I don't think there is a money. It's a trophy only. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you announce anything?
Announce what?
Did you announce
Thank you. It's nice to see you. Yeah, it seems like it's more people than ever, right?
I think it's a record. All AMD finalists, you see him from it. Yes.
Thank you.
Last night, when everybody was going, it got really cold in here. And somebody said, well, when there's 800 people here, it's warm.
Yeah. It was cold last night. I get freezing Long Island.
It was freezing in this room, not in
Freezing
Long Island.
It was freezing in Long Island.
I'm always too hot in here. That's why I wear first seat.
Will, can I see the list of finalists again? The A and B finalists. Yeah. Okay, so A is Paolo, Ron, Dan, David, and James.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
And David, yes. David.
Yeah, so you have to be named Dan or David to get anywhere new. Bill, Dan, David.
No problem.
And you know everyone, so you can help me figure out.
So the officials are passing out the
We'll try.
A, B, and C clues
Say
for
David,
puzzle 8.
you'll have a good shot.
I was playing for the Jews of Long Island. As I do.
Doing a gig with the Jews or just saying?
I do a lot of gigs. I mean, a lot of Jewish.
I have a question for you. Yes. This is the live feed. Your microphone. Got it.
Yes.
But you'll unmute it. Should I control turning it on and off? Or?
You can turn it off and on as you need. It's live right now.
Where is the on off?
And that's here?
Does it? Oh, okay. I held, but I didn't.
Can you ask that Emily O'Neill come back up and get her other trophies?
Emily O'Neill, come back to the trophy table and pick up your second trophy.
We need to know the number of seconds to add to the clock.
Yes. So we'll start with C. It's a total of 20 seconds.
So it'll be 20-20. 20 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock.
Yes.
Thank you.
For the pairs?
I'm sorry, they still need a puzzle.
Oh. Raise your hand if you still need puzzle 8.
Yes.
Raise your hand, please.
If you need puzzle 8, raise your hand.
I'll do a couple. I'm just doing one now. Oops. One moment. Doop.
Lovely.
Yes.
Great.
It's all going out. It's all going out into the satellites.
From the beginning.
These are good. Flavor of these.
Yeah, take it up too.
That's
Words together.
On the table outside, I just want to announce it.
And vanilla. And the caption is, we're all out of vanilla.
If you left a telephone outside on the table, I have it at the front.
Garlic.
After this round, we will have complete sets of the puzzles, including answer sheets, outside. So take one, if you would. Just take just one set. They will be stapled.
It's not Patrick Creedon's phone, is it? I'm trying to put his phone down when he was talking to me. Is there a way to no. All right. If we can, let's see, can we?
Maybe it's Will's.
No, I-
Oh, I got you.
It's not even on.
Sure. Because now.
And sorry.
One for me and one for the girl.
That's a nice pickle.
OtterBox. This is it's Android.
Wow.
I'll introduce you guys at the start of round 2.
And you do your opening line.
Before we start this puzzle, let me introduce the constructor, Ryan McCarty. Ryan lives in Washington, D.C., and he came up to Stanford this morning to watch the finals. So we'll do the C playoffs first, and this will be done in silence so that you can solve the puzzle yourself, whichever version you'd like to do. Sam will start first, and he will have a 2.5 second head start over Ryan, who will have a 17.5 second advantage over Adam. Is everybody ready? Yes, we're ready. On your mark, get set, go. Sam. Ryan, start. Adam, begin. Yes,
You agree?
he can't be. I don't know about this morning.
In general.
Somebody recording to find the finishing times.
I will. Okay.
woman in any of the divisions. I can't find a pen. I need a pen. I had one, but I don't have it anymore.
I got one.
Thanks.
One moment while the judges check the solutions.
Okay, I knew that we didn't start right on time when I was estimating, so 6 even? Yeah, 6 even don't have a clock, but if you want to add some, what do you mean? It's not close enough, 6 even.
Okay, in third place, all three solutions are correct. In third place is Ryan Smith, finishing 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Second place is Adam Isaacson, 6 minutes 56 seconds. And the winner of the C division is Sam Duza, perfect in 6 minutes. All right, let's change the board. So in a moment, we'll bring the B contestants in. All right, now let me introduce our playoff commentators.
We want to confirm that besides the page, just to make sure humans don't know.
Greg Pliska is co-host of the Daily Puzzler podcast with AJ Jacobs, and he also created a puzzle for AJ's book with the same name. He was the puzzle guru for NPR's Ask Me Another. and he hosts the Wonderful World of Words at Mohonk Mountain House in New Paltz, New York, every November. In his other life, he writes and orchestrates music for Broadway, film, and TV. And this year he celebrates the 20th anniversary of meeting his wife, Jessica, in this room. Right after Puzzle Y. And you know her as the host of Ask Me Another for 9 years. She's a stand-up comic and host of the podcast Parenting is a Joke, Ophira Eisenberg.
This is correct.
Mike. Yes, bring him in.
The playoff contestants will wear headsets with white noise so they cannot hear the commentary.
Yeah, I couldn't see. They were standing in front of the clock.
All right, Dan, if you would, stand in the middle. David on the left, and, sorry, David Steinberg on the left, and David Cole on the right. Dan will have a 5-second head start over David Steinberg, who will have a 17-second head start over David Cole.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Yes. Okay.
You doing 15 minutes?
This is a 15-minute puzzle.
Oh, no, you have it right. Okay, who's going to cue me on the times? Good, good, thanks.
You have no more announcements left, right?
I'm going to tell them when to start.
Okay, after you're done, turn your mic on. You just hold the button for a period of time.
Show Evie how to do it.
So just hold the button until the light goes off.
And it didn't work. So I was like, well, that's my alarm.
Yes, yes.
So not fair.
Then you'll have to turn it on again when I announce the results.
Make it hard.
No, no worries.
I think we're ready. Dan and David, can you hear me? Apparently not.
What about the other David?
David's.
Yes, that's the white noise coming in. I'll lean back.
I think we're ready to start. On your mark, get set, Dan, begin. David Steinberg, begin. David Cole, begin.
Well, Ophira, it's a great day for a crossword tournament. Let's play too.
Yes, indeed. This is already. When I was looking at this puzzle, I wanted to just ask. Open wide. It's called Open Wide.
It's called Open Wide. Will, can I borrow your microphone? I feel like this one's too.
It's not good? All
Not
right,
hot
hang on.
enough.
There we go.
I'm just going to switch.
He needs to be louder, everybody.
All right.
There we go.
Much better.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Open Wide because it is as much fun as a trip to the dentist. If you're solving the hard
Yeah,
clues.
you can look as deep as you want down that throat. There are no answers. But it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you.
The true answer, it's open wide because of the big open space in the middle. There's 3 long across entries crossing 3 long down entries. It's only got 66 words in it. It's a beautiful grid with some tough things. I was going to say one across was one of the tough things because it's a word that ends with DJ, but
yes.
It stopped none of these B finalists. They filled it right in. Radio DJ.
I think if you get I care early on in the puzzle, that means you're a better person, personally.
What if you get orgy early on in the puzzle? What does that mean?
Well, you're having a better social life than I thought. Although I will say that the clue for the orgy, I wouldn't say I do a lot of them, but I found that it was a little. I'm not positive that this is the best way to do it.
We're looking at the B clue. What's the B clue for orgy?
Gathering without restrictions. As far as I know, there's a lot of rules and paperwork, and lawyers are involved. Yes.
I don't want to harp on 5 down completely, but almost everything in this puzzle could have been clued in reference to 5 down. Like look at 32 down, mankini.
Oh, yes.
Thing not to wear to a 5 down.
Yeah.
Right? You could just do that the whole way through.
I mean, you did meet Jessica after puzzle 1 in a mankini, and I'm surprised that's your crossword puzzle mankini. You have that, right?
Of course, it's a crossword puzzle mankini. It's perfect for this.
The clue is...
One thing to note about David, well, actually to note about Dan in the middle is that he's completely obliterated the middle of the grid. He's got all the long ones down. It looks like he's got all the cross ones. It's really remarkable.
And both Dave's and Dan, it's all D's this afternoon, just on the line, if you want to go with the lowest common denominator, they got the bra clue early. Yes. They got the bra pads.
12
that is clued. That is clued, of course, as cup inserts. I liked in the C clues. It was lingerie inserts that provide extra support. And I would just like to say, you don't know what they do, if that's what you think they do. Unless you're saying, like, more men help you, I suppose that is extra support.
I'd like to just point out the brilliance of this construction is that bra pads is symmetrically placed with mankini.
A little something for everybody.
I mean, I'd like to comment on the solving. Basically, Dan is just filling the grid.
It's just amazing. I know, just working through it.
Whatever letters come to mind, and they're all correct.
I know, he saw, oh, okay, a marsh. What does that mean to me?
Right, marsh. It means Nio Marsh, the great author.
The great author. Everyone knows that author?
Every crossword puzzle solver.
Yes.
For sure.
Of course, because everyone's reading crime novels that were written by someone that was born in 1895, as I do.
One of the great things about this puzzle is that it is it is not just for the young people. Dua Lipa is across the bottom in 51 across.
Yes.
But just to the left of her, oh, Dan is back. That's a beautiful job, without stopping at any point, really. So you've got Dua Lipa, and just opposite her is the Romanian composer George Enescu. Not an entry for the young people.
And I will tell you, my son is 9, and I was going through a few of these with him. 29 across, you noticed earlier that, of course, people put in went bananas, because guess what? That fits in just perfectly.
Yes, yes.
But I revealed to him that the answer was went bonkers, and my son said, nobody uses that word who's under 40. And yeah,
but
that's the cutoff for death for a small child,
yes,
40, by the way.
I think we have kids around the same age who would say that the answer to flipped or went crazy is actually crashed out.
Crashed out.
That would have almost fit. It would have been good. So David and David are doing about the same.
Interesting. It is like they are different
They
versions
both
of
have the
themselves.
similar gaps in siege engine, which could have been clued relative to 5 down. A thing not to bring to 5 down. Siege engine.
Yeah, you're gonna. He went bonkers. Oh, but there you go. Now he got it.
As if I whispered it into his brain.
Yeah,
And
I feel like Dave Steinberg made a strong choice wearing 3 jackets. I hope that they didn't weigh him down too much for this.
He's fine. I was about to say he couldn't fill out the mascara wand. He's got it. He's got a full grid. He's just checking it. And look, at this point, he figures I'm not going to come in first unless the guy.
So why am I not perfect? Why not? Oh. But I will say 25 across.
Yeah, in the B clues, hit hard. In the A clues.
And now what does he have written
Oh,
down
very
there?
good. Yes, his clue for that is hit hard.
Okay.
So David Steinberg at 25 across has SLAT for hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing he thought slap and started to put that in, but didn't realize it didn't cross well with St. Pete. If you put slap, it would be St. Pepe, which is not a place, or an actual saint. There is no St. Pepe.
It is no St. Pepe, not yet.
And he's also got 11 down, which is clued as that's no surprise to me. It should be I am aware. He's got I am a lair.
Well, that person who said that in this puzzle had a couple beers. So they said, I am well there.
And you're referencing, of course, 36 down, which is ale tap.
That's right. They all work together.
Too many times. So he's got one letter wrong, I think. The SWAT became a slap.
Okay, now we're just gearing up for the final few.
So
just
David
solving it
and
all
again,
in.
he's got 7 minutes and 30 seconds. We've got a lot of material, so take your time, David. We can keep up.
But he's done. He's doing the check. I appreciate anyone that does their own proof.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice addition.
You got to check.
Because I feel like, there's some, as we can see, you could have put in many different possibilities and things and then been messed up along the way. Mascara wand, not something I say all the time, and I use them. I use them. Yeah, they are magical.
Okay, David's done.
So in third place, finishing in 6 minutes and 37 seconds, but with one letter wrong, is David Steinberg. In second place, perfect in 7 minutes and 57 seconds, is David Cole. And champion of the B division, perfect in 4 minutes and 34 seconds, is Dan Schwartz.
I made it 20 hours. 20. Yeah.
He said he made it. He doesn't probably
Yeah, it has to. You can't specify seconds, so it has to count down.
That makes sense.
It's weird.
I mean, it seems. Oh wait, you know what? Sid, I can figure it out. I have the points. That makes sense. Yeah.
Enough.
What?
While we're waiting for the eight
Okay, as soon
contestants,
as they're up.
I'd like to have a round of applause for all our officials this weekend.
They worked so hard in the judge room, 2 judging rooms, as well as picking up papers here. How about a round of applause for our constructors this weekend also?
We should definitely talk about small for the Senate.
So I think we can bring in the A finalists at any time. Brian, what's it like to watch the playoff contestants solve your puzzle?
Surreal. Definitely surreal. It's really exciting.
Well, how many times has Dan failed?
9.
Wow. Too many times.
Amazing.
I'm going to say that.
I think after 8 you have to go enough. Like if you, that should be the rule. Like
I'm just saying that. I can't see who goes in the middle. Let's start with second. So
Paolo should be center, right?
they're getting older.
They keep it.
Will, he will be on the left. Dan on the right. Paolo and Will actually finished with the same times, the same number of points, but because of the tiebreaker, Paolo is technically in first place now. And Paolo and Will start simultaneously. 5 seconds later, Dan will start.
Okay, first try.
I'll take one, but I probably
I did it the other way.
Ready.
I think we are ready. All right, here we go. Paolo and Will begin. Dan, begin.
Hey, look, Will is from my country of Canada. Yeah, Canadian represent. America's Plan B.
You mean America's 51st state?
Yeah, don't worry. In Canada, it's relax, everybody. Will and I know that America is Canada's 11th province. So
I just said that to set up the joke. Before we go on, I just want to give a big shout out to Ryan McCarty for this fabulous book.
I know.
One of my favorite clues, 38 across in the A clues, small place for the summer.
That is mean in the greatest way. That is a mean clue in the best way.
Vicious clue.
I know, I thought, small place for the summer. I just went into my own life. I was like, a hole? A summer hole? That's right? What I could afford.
No, the answer is, of course, ones. O-1-O-N-E-S.
Because it's for the summer.
The person who's doing
that
addition
is summing.
has the small place, which is the ones place. Small place
mean, like I said.
Summer.
Like, your brain is happy, but also you're angry. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. And also Doug as the clue here for
9 down.
9 down.
Yep, Coach Peterson, who led the Eagles to their first Super Bowl title.
There you go.
All the Philadelphia
Did you
people
hear all the people that clapped for that? Not many. And no, I don't. I dated a guy named Doug. Every second man in Canada's name is Doug. I just want to let you know that. So, but he used to introduce himself, everybody, as Doug, as in grave. So he was a choice.
Not a guy you're inviting to a 5 down. Okay.
But I did use 12 down when I dated him.
Oh, there you go. I've got to say, it takes a minute. Everyone had to look up 12 down. Prop hats. I got to say, Paolo is very happy he started in the upper left. He got radio DJ out of the way. Airhead is
so hard.
So hard.
Until you meet a radio DJ.
And Paolo has filled the open wide hole with no problem either.
Also, social fare for ice cream. I understand that we're going into a deep. Yes, I know you're looking at me like, weren't you born in the 50s?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I was thinking something else. You're right. A social fare. I was thinking more ale tap. I also, you know what? It was easy. Clearly for Paolo, but the 23 across, woman's name that sounds like 2 letters of the alphabet.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many possibilities. Now, within your other answers, it will fit in.
Edie fits in, but you had other choices.
Casey.
Casey, good. Dee Dee.
Kai.
Cece. Oh, that alphabet.
I don't know.
Not fair. So, if you combine Paolo's puzzle with Dan's puzzle, they're done. Because Dan started on the upper right. Will, a moment ago, had an amazing surge kind of going in every direction across the middle and just filling it in. He had lots of letters and they all suddenly made sense. Again, it's a terrific fill in the middle with Jam Master J, Merci Beaucoup.
Yes.
And bacon wrapped, everyone's favorite entry in a puzzle.
And I love that bacon wrap. You don't even have to specify what it's wrapped. Now, Paolo's our reigning champ right now.
Yes, Paolo looks like he's done it the second time. I wanted to point out, Will, when he introduces the tournament, gives the rules, he says, the experts will tell you to take an extra minute to check your puzzle.
Yes.
And I think these experts will never tell you that. There's no extra minutes in this game. That's an extraordinary. Paolo was done, I think, in about.
Dan is going at razor speed right now, though. Look at this.
340.
Oh, wow. They're both going so fast. Dan has won 9 times before, which we're making.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh!
Wait a minute. I believe they both.
That is a photo finish.
At the same time.
At the exact same time.
All right. Give it to Will. Where? Does he? In the bottom? No, there's a T in there. In the bottom left, there's a little T at the top of the. Yeah, that's going to count. That's going to be enough. It was good. It was good. Always so freaking fast.
So fast. So fast.
No, of course not. I'd be after it's like it's an easy puzzle.
Very crunchy.
How many of these cards were a lot more than that's good.
I didn't actually go through it.
Yeah. Well, I hear you, Robbie. I will feel
The pairs
next time
hasn't been announced, and they just got the names to go with it. So we can announce pairs.
We'll do.
I think they're reviewing instant replay.
We're reviewing the instant replay on that. A few years ago, we had a final where there was a 1 second difference between the top contestants. This time, I think it was a split second difference between second and third. After I announce the results, then I'll also announce the top 3 pairs, which has just been given to me.
We're done? Yeah, I don't know what you have to say. We could fill this time if you want us to.
Mine, second and third place, you just split the difference.
While we're waiting for the results, let me ask
The winners of the pairs division. In third place with 11,445 points were Jack La Violette and Katie Zhang. second place pairs, 11,525, Scott Koenig and Patrick Aquino. And first place pairs, 11,710 points, Michael Sharp and Penelope Harper.
Will, I think they're actually doing a photo finish over here.
Checking, yeah.
Yeah, they're checking the footage to see exactly who said they finished first, I believe.
Are they doing that by consulting a number of iPhones?
They are doing that by consulting a number of iPhones and one Android.
It was fully.
Next year, Paolo's going to finish in the 3 seconds before the next player starts.
That's crazy. My whole take was sub 3, but that was wrong. But I said sub 4, no doubt. So you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, we agree.
What's that?
So to be clear, the difference between second and third place is a small trophy and another small trophy the same size.
Gotcha. Okay.
And a cash amount, correct?
And all three correct, obviously.
I actually don't know.
Thank you, Josh.
All right, the judges have confirmed. It's certainly the closest finish we've seen at a crossword tournament.
You notice the B and C contestants had 15 minutes each. I allotted 20 minutes for the A division because I thought the clues were so hard. But apparently not
Never
for
gonna do
these
that
three
again.
people. So, there is literally a split-second difference between second and third place.
Wow.
And after looking at the footage, in third place is Dan Thayer.
I don't know. Congratulations. I don't know. Who's giving you the trophy? Probably Will in front of the camera.
4 minutes and 39 seconds. In second place, winning by a split second, Will Nettiger. And in first place, our new champion, finishing, took him 3 minutes.
Returning champion.
Returning champion, new and returning champion. It took him all of 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go through that puzzle. It's Paolo Castro.
Way to go, man. That was amazing. Wow, wow, wow. So happy for you. Congratulations. Wow. What a final.
So thank you, Greg and Ophira. And
Pleasure,
thank you,
everybody.
everybody,
Thank
for
you.
coming. As soon as we have word about our 2026 ACPT, we will post it on our website. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed the weekend.
Wow. Next year they can only use one hand at a time.
One advertisement.
Well, I'm 1 foot. I gotta stay.
1 foot, high heels. Doesn't matter who you are.
Oh, that's amazing. What's that? It's under the chair. Don't worry, I don't need it. Thank you, thank you. Let's do it.
Ben Zimmer, save the day.
Oh, that's pretty good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Oh my gosh, well, this is just like
such a treat every year.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
The first year I came, I missed my own fraternity initiation.
Oh, for God's sake.
My fraternity.
I hope they made it up for you. Yeah. Oh my God. Fantastic.
Thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Is that the new record? Because Eric did it in like 5.
That's what I was just saying. Yeah,
I
that
think
was a record by like a minute faster than Eric. Eric was under 5, and this is under 4.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
would probably say it all the time. Thank you for putting this on.
Thanks
it
a lot.
means so much.
Thanks
we
a lot.
really enjoy it.
What a weekend.
I'm telling you.
That's why I have to make the final.
Amazing tournament again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We'll catch up. Sorry.
Good to see you, Ashish. Thank you. Good to see you, Kristen. Yeah. Okay,
Glad
you
to see you're
too.
up and around.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
We got a recruit.
Yay! I'm glad you enjoyed the weekend. Come back next time.
Yes, I might even compete next year. We'll see.
Yeah, okay. I like it.
All right. Take care of it.
You too. See you.
See you guys. Good to
Will,
thank
there.
you.
Good to see you here. Thanks for helping.
Great to see you.
We want to get a team photo.
Yeah,
Is there
I would love that. Let's do it right now.
Right now? Okay. Great job.
Good to see you, Tyler.
Great to see you, Will. I got a lot of work to do. But yeah, great as always.
Well.
Alright, yeah. You're free. Awesome. Alright. Oh. I'll see you around. Yeah. Do it now. I want you to. Yeah. Goodbye. Thank you for the stickers. QTA, baby. Alright. Oh God, we have stuff tomorrow. This should be a 2-week week.
Paolo, if you could just tell us
All right.
how the final went for you.
Yeah, it was a blur. It feels like Severance, where I've come out at work and I have no idea what happened up there, but I walk out and do stuff. It was crazy. Did not expect to be up here, much less holding this. Will and Dan are insanely good, but I do feel very lucky, very happy.
What was the prep like coming into this?
I had come back from a trip to Japan like this Monday, so I was leaning on if I do bad, it's because I'm jet lagged. So I did not print out as much stuff as I liked, but I did find some printouts around my house, try and do those as much as I could, and yeah, just fingers crossed, stay chill, stay loose. Yeah.
Or when everybody's solving in the finals, do you kind of keep a mental gauge of where the others could be? Does that make your
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard because you have no idea how people are solving the grid. I saw Will kneel down it a bit, and I thought, oh my God, is he almost done? Is he working top to bottom? I think the best advice that I do not follow is just like eyes in your own paper. But you know, when you got your peripheral vision, you can see people moving around. But I think, I don't know, maybe it just makes you move faster. Yeah.
Is there any area in the puzzle where you got stuck or
Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble in the upper left where there's a lot of names next to each other. I think Jerry on top of Edie. I guess D was just clued as a letter, but they were all like things that were proper nouns next to a sports clue that I didn't quite know. But luckily, you know, it was well done, well crossed, and I could figure it out. But very lucky that I escaped clean.
champion doesn't sound too lucky, Paolo.
Gosh, sometimes things line up. Once there's a clue about like, I'm gonna go home and take a very long nap.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I don't know how to end the interview, so I'm just gonna say "Baba Booey." All right.
All right. Thank you, Paolo.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You ready for that picture? Absolutely. Hey, come on over. We got our construction.
If this is like, I'm willing to make this a sacrifice.
All right, they're going to take some group pictures. So keep the questions coming while they take their pictures. Just tag the ACPT channel so it's easier to see who's asking questions in the chat.
I'm awesome. I mean, it's like, oh, look, give us a system. What's the reverse? Bring that. Yeah. Ken Melton, I was like, yeah, we'll search back on.
We'll wrap up at 2.
You guys want to do it at the same time? I mean, it's pretty good. Get you out sooner.
Absolutely. How was your guys' finals? We'll start off here.
It was exciting. It felt like I was flying by. Of course, Paolo finished when I had so much to go. It's like, okay, not surprising. And then when I finished, I put my pen down and I turned around and saw Dan, and he was putting his pen down too. So I had no idea what had happened, and neither did anyone else, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that Paolo had solved it in a ridiculously fast time. I could kind of vaguely see. I was like, oh, I'm in like 5 minutes. Like, that's good. Like, surely I don't have to go too fast. But I still, wanted to finish. And I turned around and I saw Will looking at me, and everyone's got a shocked look on their face. So I figured it was really close, but apparently it was even closer than previous close finishes. I'm just glad it wasn't for first place. I mean, I wish it was for first place, but better to have that consolation. Yeah, it was a fantastic puzzle, and I am laughing at Will thinking it was extra hard this year, putting extra time on the clock. He must not have met Paolo before.
Now, of course, you guys can't hear the crowd, but you guys were very close to each other. Did you feel like a little bit of rumbling in the background? Any inclination at all?
No, you can only really hear when someone finishes, and there's like a big ovation. But murmurs, I mean, it's all murmur sounds in the earphones anyway, so no clue if it's close.
Gotcha.
Even though it gets really exciting out here.
Now, you guys know each other very well, I imagine. Did you guys have an inclination of where the other could be at the puzzle in terms of progress at all, keeping track?
No, I mean, obviously, I just know Dan is one of the world's best solvers, so you
and
can't,
same,
you can't slack off, right?
same there. So
nice, excellent.
Right, you just hope someone's getting confused at some point, I guess.
All right. Well, Paulo is now two-time champion. What's your guys' strategy for next year?
Called Tanya Harding's guy. I don't know. There's no defense that you can do.
Yeah.
I am not getting smarter at this point. I'm losing brain cells.
Yeah.
So
just gotta
we
keep
will
solving more
just,
puzzles and
just marvel and see if he can keep the streak going.
Excellent. Any final words for the stream?
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and thank you guys for making it happen so that my mom and everyone back in the West Coast
all right
can see it.
Take care, Mom.
She's not still watching at this point.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, and now we will get Will. Okay.
Might have to use a different camera.
Okay, we'll use that camera over there.
Yep. Cancel instantly.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
And I sent him my answer from the first row, waiting for the 7.2. So much to it. I really appreciate it. You've done so much. And
Hey, Will, we got a helper to get you on the stage. Okay. I need some help.
What do you want to do first, the interview or pictures?
Can you do it up there?
We can do it up there.
Okay, wait, I just want to get a quick shot of
Okay.
We're taking a quick selfie with Will, and then we're getting out of the way, okay? It's very important for me.
A picture? I want this picture. Did you call number close picture?
That was...
oh, don't move. All right, Don.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You guys.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Should I take this off?
Yeah. We're going to put this one on instead.
I think I get a selfie if it's possible. In a second.
Give me a moment.
Oh, yeah. I'm tired. I'm bored. What's that guy? Hey, Neville.
Where are you? You at home? Okay, now would be a good time to come. So come in as soon as you can. Oh yeah, and bring Felix with you if you can. With you? What's that? I couldn't hear you. Where's the van? Oh, the van key. Is it in our house? Yes, it's in our house, but our house is not locked. It should be on the dining table in our house.
Why is it yeah, nobody. Why is it in our house?
We just brought it back. We're not supposed to go there.
See you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday. Peter's coming up Tuesday. Yeah, you ready?
You should even, he can interview you up on the stage. That's all right.
Okay.
Bruce hates me to help us.
You've got to go up on the stage, so hold on. You can live a little bit. I'll let you. All right. Okay. How we doing? All right. Absolutely. Congratulations. Great work. Yay.
But I'm going to go make sure that that door is open. They've got the users here. I think everything is pretty clear. The tech room upstairs, that's all I'm saying. Tech room, a few things here, and but then you'll store it. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Michael. It's an amazing job you did. Excuse me.
Bruce is up here to help too.
Okay. Should have a key. Oh, this is good. Oh, that's so good. Yeah.
I did it for a living for a few years, you know.
Thank you.
We got our constructor here.
I found the person that was missing their phone.
You found them?
I found them. They were looking in their backpack and somebody told me. Unlock it, it's yours.
I believe you won last year's. So, yeah, I thought that I couldn't compete whatsoever, but
obviously you can. Yeah, don't feel shy though.
Yeah, of course. I've really started to like. Yeah, it's delightful to meet you. I have a little bit of a question.
Yeah.
So, my buddy Graham and I assembled this collaboration last year where I made a 72-word themeless grid, and we sent off each of those entries to 72 different people for each of them to clue one entry. And then this year we did it again with a 138-word 21 by 21 grid.
Yeah.
And this is a bit of a long shot because you're such a big name, and I know you have plenty on your plate all the time. But I was wondering if you'd like to take part in next year's iteration.
Sure, of course.
Oh, brilliant. All right, sweet. So, what is the best way to contact you about that?
I'll give you my email address.
All right, brilliant.
It's my first initial and last name, WSHORTZ @AOL.com.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. It's an honor. Absolutely.
Thanks a lot. Man, thanks for everything you did this weekend.
Absolutely. It's been a treat writing for you guys, and I get really inspired to. But it's always a treat to put your best foot forward and know that it pays off. And so, coming here a few years now, my white whale is right the big board. But I know it'll happen soon. I'm thrilled for Ryan. Ryan was the first person I ever met at Crosswords a few years ago.
Who was that?
Ryan. We went to the Games Museum in Washington, D.C., and then we got some tacos in summer 22. He was the first crossword person I ever met in person. It was really fun, so I'm thrilled for him. And thank you so much for hosting another great tournament.
Yeah, what a weekend.
Can I take a selfie with you?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
I don't know if you see my puzzles. I've solved it.
Well, continue to get better. I'm so happy to see you up on your feet and that you made it all the way through.
Thanks a lot. Okay, see you next time.
Yeah, until next year.
Yay.
You're going to be here, okay?
I'd love to know how it's done.
Will you be in the middle? I'll be standing where Scott is. The money show.
Well, I'm glad you came up for this.
Yeah, I'm really glad I did too.
So look, if you angle this way.
Yeah, so you can see more of the grid.
Yeah, maybe back up by our constructor here a little bit. Yeah. You tuck in behind him, and then you're right there. Perfect.
Was there anything that gave you a pause in this?
Yeah, when I saw sports over sports, this was, I thought, all right, I might be cooked here. But luckily, everything else worked really well.
Yeah.
Very cleanly done.
What was how did you get radio DJ for Airhead? How did you do that?
I think I saw enough of RID, and I was going to race it. I was like, oh, radio something something. And I think I had the D in place too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then luckily I knew this guy. If not, then
yeah.
Just have to break it every second.
Okay, here we go.
That's perfect. Let me take several, okay? They're looking good. Looks
great. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. It's hard work getting you guys up here.
I'll be, you guys got the pictures?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Can I get an interview then?
Yeah.
All right. So, right here's good? All right. Will, could you just wrap up the weekend for us?
So we just had the playoffs, and every year I'm amazed at what happens on stage, but this year especially, we had the fastest finish ever. I thought the A clues in the playoff puzzle were so hard that I increased the time limit to 20 minutes, and Paulo Pasco solved this puzzle in 3 minutes and 43 seconds. I don't see how that's even humanly possible. I'm so happy about these. Are just what an amazing group of people who come here. They're nice, they're smart, they're interesting, they're well-read, and I just love being around all these people.
Nice. What do you think of the entire ACPT 47th annual?
Yeah, after this, I go home utterly exhausted, also exhilarated at the same time. I'll just probably sleep for 48 hours.
Well, Paolo's a two-time champion now.
Yeah.
What are you guessing is going to happen next year?
Well, he not only beat Dan Fayer, who's a 9-time champion, and he beat him by about a minute on his final puzzle. So, he could be a champion for a long time.
We got a few questions from the crowd.
Yeah.
Try to keep them short. When did you start solving crosswords, and how long did it take you to start feeling like you were good at that?
I started when I was very young. I was making puzzles when I was 8 or 9. And I used to have used to be a book company that came to our classroom to sell books. I always bought the puzzle books because I love the puzzles. So I've been doing them my whole life. Anything else?
We've got one more question.
One more.
Do you have a favorite constructor right now that constantly surprises you / delights you when you're solving his or her puzzles?
Wow. I have so many favorite constructors. I can't name just one, but I'm very pleased with Ryan McCarty, who made the playoff puzzle this year. He's been submitting first-class puzzles to the New York Times. I love this one that was a playoff puzzle because of the wide-open middle with just really juicy, interesting vocabulary.
All right, sweet. Thank you, Will. Final words for the live stream?
Thank you for taking part, and I hope you'll come back next year.
All right. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.